Wednesday means it's time to put money toward my Roth IRA, and I've got free savings challenge books to help me do it. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome back to Ready Budget Go. My name is Drew, and on this channel we talk about cash budgeting, saving money, and achieving our financial goals. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please consider subscribing, hit the like button, and leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. So this week I've got 3 savings challenge books. I've got my Zodiac Save with the Stars, General Greenback and the Frugality Force, and The Life of a Creator. I'm going to be putting $50 or thereabouts into Zodiac, another 50 or thereabouts into General Greenback, and the rest into The Life of a Creator. Normally, I save $200 on Wednesday night, but Monday night kind of burned me a little bit with game night, so I'm $10 shy, and I'm going to take that out of what I put into The Life of a Creator. But that's okay. I still saved the money, and it means this book is going to last even longer. So let me get set up for Zodiac. We'll do that first, and I'll be right back. Let's start with Zodiac Save with the Stars. This savings challenge book is one that I created. It's available in my Etsy shop. It has a 2-page spread for each of the 12 signs of the Zodiac, starting with Aries, which is the first sign and is numbered 1 down here at the bottom, and going all the way through. Here's Virgo, which is number 6, is about halfway through, to Aquarius, and then Pisces, which is the final and 12th sign of the Zodiac, numbered here as number 12. The way that I play this savings challenge book is I roll a D12 die to determine which sign I'm going to work on, and a D6 die to tell me which challenge I'm going to do. On the left-hand side of each spread is a scratch-off challenge with the numbers 1 through 9 appearing exactly once. On the right-hand side are 2 color and save challenges that you can make whatever you want. I've decided that for the top one, I'm going to roll a D8, and for the bottom one, I'm going to roll a D12. So let me go back to the start. Although really, I could start from anywhere because I'm going to roll the dice. And I'm going to take out the D12, the D6, and a D8 in case we need it, which we probably will. And then I will set everything else in here aside, except the scratching tool, which is a quarter. So let me do that. Whoops. Step 1, throw all the dice on the floor. Okay, so scratcher over here, D8 over here. We'll bring in the tower. And this is backward. So let's see how we do this week. Okay, number 7 and number 3. So 3 is going to be a D12 roll, and the way that I determine that is it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But here we are on Libra, we're rolling the D12, and that will tell us how much we're going to save. $5 this time. So I'm going to take out $5, and I just keep going until I get to at least $50. And then I'm going to mark off just a little bit of this symbol. I'm not going to color it in completely, just because that takes me a while. I am not the best at coloring, as you can see from the others that I've done. So I've got the D12 and the D6, and let's see where we go next. Okay, number 10 and number 2, so that's going to be a D8 roll on Capricorn, which is my sign. My birthday is in January. Roll the D8, and that says we must save $7. So I'm going to put back the 5. We'll take out 12. And then I'll just give this a little color over here so that I know when I'm coming back in later to fill that in. Roll the D12 and the D6, and that says we're going to number 3 and number 4. So that's going to be a scratch on Gemini, and we have quite a bit left here. So I'm going to roll the D6, and that'll tell us which one to scratch. Number 1, and I pick up the pen instead of the scratch tool, so right over here, $4. Clean this up real quick. 2 and 4. Okay. D6, D12. Number 9 and number 1, so that's going to be another scratch on number 9, which should be Sagittarius, I believe. Yep. There's only 2 left, so I'm just going to scratch the one on the right, and we'll leave the one in the middle. And the one on the right says $5. So we'll take out a 5. And let's see where we go next. Oops. Number 10 and number 6. So that's back to Capricorn. And we're doing a D12 roll. So let's see how much we save here. $7. Okay. So we'll mark off this little bit of the Saturn symbol. And let's see what I can consolidate here. So 10, 15, 17, 19, 21 plus 7 is going to be 28. So we'll take out a 20 and a 1. Put away the 10 and the 2s. Okay. D12 and D6. 3 and 4. So that's going to be a scratch on number 3, which is Gemini. And we've got 5 left. So I'll roll the D6 and see which one we scratch. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right back here at the top. That will be $6. I consolidate anything? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can. So 6 plus 6 is going to be 12. 5, 6, 10, 12. So at 34, we've got $16 left to save. D12, D6. Number 6 and number 1. So that's going to be yet another scratch. It's a scratching kind of week. Last week, I think I did mostly roll and saves. This week, it's all about the scratching. And I've got 3 left, so let's roll a d6. See where we go. Number 2, 1, 2. Right over here. $7. Okay. So 7 plus 14 is 21. So we'll put this away. So we're at 41, so $9 left to save. Let's get out the D12 and the D6 and see where we go. Number 1 and number 6. So that is going to be a D12 roll on Aries, which we do have available. We're done with the D8s, but we can roll the D12. And it's going to be $9. So that brings us to exactly $50. Conveniently enough, let me make sure I mark this off here so that I remember to complete it when I come back in later. I'm going to put away the 41, take out a 50. We'll close up the book. We'll get out the binder here. And Zodiac is right here. I'll consolidate at the end, but for now I'm just going to put that 50 in. I'll put away this book. We'll bring out General Greenback, and we'll start working on that here in just a sec. This is General Greenback and the Frugality Force. General Greenback leads a team of superheroes who like to save money and fight evildoers like Lord Larceny and his evil swindle syndicate. So this book is another one that I created that's available in my Etsy shop. You start by meeting General Greenback and team up with him and his team of the Frugality Force. Then you meet Lord Larceny, who's the head evildoer. And then from there on, you alternate between meeting a new hero and a new villain all the way through the book until you get to the final battle, and then a really sweet surprise at the end. So I'm going to go to where we left off, and I've been reading the introductions last week just because I've got a lot of new people here who maybe haven't seen the book before, and so I've been reading all about the different heroes and villains and what their missions are. So let me take this off, and again, we're going to put about $50 into this book, so we'll see how far that gets us. So we're pretty far along when we meet the Vault. In fact, I think he's the last hero that we meet. And it says, I'm known as the Vault because no one on the Frugality Force is more serious about saving money than I am. If Lord Larceny or any of his swindle syndicate flunkies want our savings, they're going to have to get through me first, and I won't make it easy for them. Okay, vibe with the Vault. The Vault is a powerful ally. Not much of a talker, but at least our savings are safe with him around. Scratch to save $100 to show the Vault you're just as serious as he is about saving money. So here we've got 4 left. I'm just going to roll a d6 and see which one we scratch. And we got number 2. So 1, 2 will be right here. And this one is going to be $7. So let's sweep all this up. We'll take out 7. And we'll meet another villain. Overdraft. You'll never save enough money to stop me and the rest of the swindle syndicate from wrecking your finances. You and the Frugality Force are just one emergency away from total ruin. I'll make sure you stay in the red, permanently. Over here it says, time to scratch till you match. Save $5 every time you scratch, and save an additional $10 for each matched hero or villain pair to build your account buffer and banish overdraft for good. So we've scratched quite a few already, and I think last week we did end up getting a match. I think it was here with Fundraiser. But let's give a scratch and let's see what we do. I'm going to go up here in the top left. And we've got Penny Protector. And sure enough, we have already scratched one of her, so we've got another pair here. I'm not much for completing scratches. I used to be, but then I thought, oh gosh, it's just too much work. But I want to make sure I get the whole symbol exposed at least. So, get her cleaned up. And we're going to save $5 because we scratched one, and $10 for a match. So we're up to $22. So I'm just going to pull this 10 and 2 5s out and grab a 20. Okay, and we'll move on. Trouble ahead. Now we're back with General Greenback. And he says, this is it, recruit. You've scrambled the swindle syndicate and managed to save enough to take on Lord Larceny himself. It won't be easy, but I believe in you, and so does the rest of the Frugality Force. We are all counting on you to take him down. Prepare for combat. Lord Larceny awaits. Before taking him on, roll a d6 die 20 times and save the amount of each roll to ready yourself to take on the most fearsome foe in all of thievery and tyranny. So let's get out the d6. Whoops. Knock the tower over. That's an important step. Give it a roll. And we've got 1. But every dollar counts. So I'm just going to mark that here. 1. Okay. And then the next page, the final battle. Here's Lord Larceny again, and he says, you may have dispatched all my swindle syndicate associates, but if you want your city back, you'll have to deal with me. I hope you are well prepared, as the most cunning criminal mind won't go down easy. Your savings are mine for the taking. To battle! Liquidate Lord Larceny. We're going to need some serious savings to put Lord Larceny out of commission. Scratch to save $300 to fend off his attacks and win our fair city back for the Frugality Force. Okay, so I'm just going in ordering here because there's a lot of scratches on this page. And as you can see, I've had a $1 and I've had a $20, so there's a lot of volatility in here. Let's see where this one takes us. $10. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, Lord Larceny could have done a lot worse, right? So we'll get out of 10. Now, there's one more challenge after this one, but I'm not going there until I've done all of the others because it's kind of a special thing. So I'm going to go back to the front of the book. We've already completed the team-up challenge with General Greenback. So the next one is Lord Larceny, which is a roll and save. This one's almost done too. So I'm going to roll the d6. Oh, actually, why don't I just read these? Because I completed this one quite a while ago, but let's read them. So here's General Greenback. He says, my name is General Greenback, and I'm the leader of the Frugality Force. Our city is being overrun by Lord Larceny and his wretched swindle syndicate, who are stealing all our savings. Won't you join up with us and help us take our city back? Team up. Some dastardly evildoer stole General Greenback's entire retirement fund. The general works hard and wants to retire someday, so help him recover the boosted bounty by scratching to save $100. So we did that. Then we meet Lord Larceny, and this is the challenge that we're on. And he says, I see you've met the general. He's generally a pain in the... Well, never mind. Eventually, all his money, and that of his do-gooder friends, the Frugality Force, will belong to me and the Swindle Syndicate. Think you can stop me? I wouldn't bet on it. Stop the swindlers. Oh no, Lord Larceny sounds like he means business. Roll a d6 die 12 times and save the amount of each roll to distract him, while the Frugality Force gather to devise a plan to stop him for good. So I'm going to roll that d6 again. And we got a 2. Mostly even numbers here with Lord Larceny. And I don't know what I did with my red. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we'll save $2 here. Can I consolidate anything? I can. Okay, so we're up to $45. 2 and 1 plus 2 is 5. So this will be the last stop, more than likely. And this is Gold Shield, who is General Greenback's sidekick. And he says, "Hey there, fellow crime fighter. My name is Gold Shield, and I'm a proud member of the Frugality Force. I don't let anyone come between me and my friends or their savings. General Greenback said you'd help us. We can always use more savers like you. Help Gold Shield." Gold Shield understands the importance of preparation before taking on criminals. Scratch to save $100 to protect yourself from the Swindle Syndicate's sinister schemes. So there's only 2 left, so I'm just going to go down here at the bottom, and I hope it's gentle. Come on, Gold Shield. Oh no, 15. Okay. So we're $10 over in this book, which is okay. I mean, it's all going to the same place, but that's just less money that I'll have for the next book. And that's okay because that makes that book last longer, so it's all good. Okay, so 15 plus 5 is 20, so we're putting $60. No, I miscounted. We hit exactly 50. I took out the 5 and added 15, so we're at 50. Oh, good. Okay, so I was thinking we were at 45, we were only at 35, so we've made it to $50. Once again, hitting the nail right on the head. I did not know that that 15 was under there. I mean, I made this book months ago and forgot all about where the numbers were. So, all right, so I'm going to put back the $50 then, and I will take out a 50. I'm going to turn the page. Next week will be on Counterfeiter. Put the marker in here, put the book away, and we'll bring out the binder with the envelope. $50 goes in here. We were able to put a $1,000 placeholder in here last time, so that's good. So I don't think we'll be able to do any consolidating in this envelope, but we will probably be able to do a big consolidation in Zodiac, and we'll see what happens with The Life of a Creator, which I will get set up for, and we'll do that one here in just a sec. The last book that I'm going to work on today is The Life of a Creator, Savings Challenge Collaboration Book Volume 1, and I was delighted to be asked to participate in this along with 25 other creators. Each of us contributed one challenge, except for Marlene at Snowgarden 307, who coordinated this and brought the whole group together. She did a few of them in here. So we are going to pick up where we left off last week, and we'll see how much we're going to save today. I have $90 left of my $300 budget. So I think we're going to start with Bug Out because I don't remember doing it last week, and this is where the page marker is. So I'm going to take this off. And Bug Out is a challenge from Renee over at Budget Nerd Co. or Reinventing Renee here on YouTube. And it says, draw the bug to complete the challenge. Only 3 rolls, 1 die per game, and you must roll a 1 to begin. Draw your own or use the template below, color as you please. So last time I did this, I got the eyes, so I had rolled a 6, so I did 1 eye and saved $6. Total you're supposed to save is 49. So I'm going to roll a d6 and we'll see which one I'm doing this week. 6 again. So the other eye. And I need a green pen. So I'm going to take out this Sharpie here. I don't know if this was the same marker I used last time, but that's okay. I don't think it was, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So now we've got the eyes. Make them the same size. Okay. And save $6. So there's 6. And we'll move on. This says, exercise. I thought you said extra fries. Save $45. This challenge is by Boy Mom Loves to Save. I am using her suggestions here for what to save for each symbol. So far, I've scratched off 2 dumbbells, and there's a lot here, so I'm not going to roll a die. I'm just going to pick one at random. And I'm going to go right over here. This one's calling to me. And it's yet another dumbbell. So, get it scratched decently here. That will be another $1 going in. Okay, and we're going to turn the page. And that will put us onto this color challenge. And it said, decide on the savings amount for each color and write it on the paint rolls. Roll a die to find out which color you're saving. So I wasn't very imaginative here, and I just did 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, and so on. So let's roll a die and see what we're going to save. So it's going to be a 6. So that'll be a blue. And I don't know what I was using to mark these with. You know what? I should have there we go. This is one of the markers that I use when I do the Zodiac book. So let's take the one at the bottom here. Okay. And I can put back a 5 and take out a 10 and a 1. All right. Blow on that a little bit because that marker is juicy. Next challenge, it's a $50 savings challenge. It's scratch and save by Golden Girl Budgets. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots left. So I'm going to roll a d8 and we'll see which one it tells us to scratch. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. Looks like this is going to be a $2 savings for this week. Clean this up. Some of those just don't want to go into the vacuum. Okay. So I've got $3 here, so we'll put these away and grab out a 5. And we'll move on. Next up, it's another scratch and save. This is by A Little of It All. And there's quite a few here, so I'm just going to pick one randomly, and I'm going to go right here. This one is $3. And even if it's a low amount, I'm not going to go again. I'm just going to save it for next time. Because there's a lot of challenges in here, and I know I'll be back eventually. Okay, Match Day $50 Savings Challenge. This is by Jay Wackers, denominations 1 to 9. I've already scratched a 1 and an 8, and I'm guessing 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, I'm guessing there's a 9 and a bunch of really low ones. So let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, so 8 left. So I'll roll the d8 again, and let's see which one it tells us to scratch. Okay, it says 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right here. 6. Well, I'm getting the high ones out early. Okay. Six, 7, 8, 9. No. Okay. 5, 6. But I can grab a 20, so let me do that. 2 5s and a 10 back. Grab a 20. And we'll move on. Okay, this is Flip, Scratch, and Roll. Duck, Duck, Goose version. Flip a coin, choose heads or tails column, and scratch and roll. So I think I'm not flipping a coin just because I'm not very coordinated and that coin could go anywhere. So I'm just going to roll a d6 and we're going to say that heads is even, tails is odd. I can't remember if that's how I did it last time, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, even, so that's going to be heads. So we're going to scratch and roll. Okay, so scratching, scratching, scratching. And here we got a yellow duck, which would be $2. And we're going to roll. And that's also a 2. Write this in here. So we're going to say $4 here. Put a 1 back and take out a 5. And we'll move on to the next one. This says, once again, a work meeting that could have been an email. Sigh. And this is by Busy Lizzie's Budget. Save $50 denominations 2 through 7. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. So I'm going to roll that d8 again. Number 2, 1, 2, we'll scratch right here. $6. $6 may well be the theme of the book this week. Okay, so I'm going to put back the 5, take out a 10 and a 1, and we'll go on to the next one. And there's another marker in here, so I wonder what happened there. I don't know why I had 2 markers in here, but I'm going to take this other one out. This challenge is another scratch-off challenge. It's by Budget with Mama Bear. It's a $60 challenge, and I've scratched 2 high numbers already, so I'm hoping the rest will be gentle. There's 7 more left to roll, so I'm going to roll the d8, and we'll see where we go. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down here. And it's 5. Okay. Could have been a lot higher. Well, not too much higher, I imagine, but still. Oh, wait, $5. So what are we up to here? 20, 30, 2, 4. Okay. Next up, says Seek Balance, Not Perfection. This is by Budget with Carly. It looks like I've scratched it once, so I'm going to roll this time. And the amounts are 2 through 8, so I'm going to roll a d8, and we'll see what it says to save. Okay, $3. So I need to write that in here. And I'm going to take back 2, and a 5 and a 10. And I'll put in a 20. Next page. 25 to Thrive. Turn your dreams into plans and your can'ts into cans. Kobe Yamada. So this is a habit tracker, and I'm not really into habit tracking. It's just not my thing. So the habit that I'm tracking here is saving $5 every time this challenge comes up. So I'm going to put $5 in. I'm going to check off a cloud, and we'll go on to the next challenge. This says, suspect claims she has too much to do but lays down to nap instead. That was me yesterday. I was busy, but then suddenly I was in bed asleep. So, it's scratch and save challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I'll roll a d8. We'll see where it says to go. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting that you can see her lashes through the. Well, I guess those lashes are printed on the blindfold. So $6 this week, or this trip through the book, I should say, because there's so many in here. There's no way I can get through the whole book in a week. So I'm going to put 5 back, 10, 11. We'll move on. This is a $50 plus dice roll. This is by pinkycloth.co. And it says, save up each dice. If you decide to roll, save that total amount. This cute challenge should have you saving over $50 in no time. I don't know what it means by if you decide to roll, because I think I rolled last time. So I'm going to roll again, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so a 2, and there is a 2 available. So I'm going to put 3 back and take out 5. Okay, and we'll move on. Save to Sync. Save today for tomorrow's future. $100 savings challenge. This is by Donna, powered by Creativity. And I think I'm going to do a scratch. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. I'll roll a d8, and we'll see where it says to go. Number 2. 1, 2. So this week, we're saving $8 in here. So I'm going to put back the 15 and take out 23. 15 plus 8 is 23. So we're at $63. So a few more challenges we can still get through. Rock and Roll Queen. All right, this is a D4, D6, D8, and D20, and I'm always going to roll the D20 until I'm done. So I got a 1, then I got a 10. This time around, we got an 8. So we'll write that in here. And I'm going to put 42 back and take out 50. Okay, and we'll move on. And the next challenge is mine. This is the one that I contributed to the book. It is Buster's Bangin' Burger Bar. And in this challenge, you start with a burger patty and a bun. And this burger doesn't have to be beef, it can be vegan. And then you go through all of the different toppings. And if you want it on your burger, you color it in and save $1. If you don't want it on your burger, you just cross it out, but then you save $3 for wasting the food. So I definitely like cheese. And so I am going to color in the cheese. Best I can, which is not fantastic. Like I always say, I'm just not good at coloring. And I was like that as a kid too. I didn't have the patience for it. I wanted to just scribble on the page, be done with it, and move on to something else. Okay, so we're saving $1 for cheese. And this one's going to last me quite a while, and because it's my own, I'm gonna preserve it as long as I can. So we'll move on to the next one. This is a $50 scratch and save. This is by Budget Life with Paula. So let me give it a scratch here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 left. What the heck? We'll roll the dice. Roll the die and see where it says to go. Number 3. And this tower just does not want to stay up this week. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So we'll be right here. Looks like it's going to be a 4. Okay, get that cleaned up. And we'll put a 1 back and take a 5. And we'll move on. Counting sheep. Okay, this is one of 2 challenges that comes with stickers, and I should have taken them out of the binder when I started, but I didn't, so I'll grab them now. So there's for this challenge, and here's the ones for the other challenge. So I've said that each sheep is worth $5, and I'm just kind of going down the row here. And this one I think we'll put him on top of the fence. Or her. I can't tell. All right, $5. So I'm going to put the 5 back and take a 10. So we are at 50, 70, 81. So we've got $9 left to save. Move on to the next challenge. Oh dear, it's a word search. Okay, I'm not great at these, but let's see. Find the words below in the word search and save the amount for each one. Okay, fairly self-explanatory. I see one. Okay, so we've got candy. I hope that's no more than $10 because I'm not looking for another word. $5. Okay, we can do $5. Scratch that out. Save a 5, so I've got $4 left to save. And if I go over, that's okay. Okay, so this is a scratch or a roll. The last time that I played this, I scratched and I got double the next roll, and I rolled a d20 and I rolled a 19 and had to save $38. So I'm not going to risk it on a scratch. I'm just going to straight up roll. But it's a d20. Ah, darn it. Okay. I'm gonna roll the dice metaphorically and scratch. Please be gentle. $3. Okay. Phew, that is a relief. Because if it said double your next roll again, I'd have been sunk. I mean, I would have taken the money out of my budget and I would have put it toward my Roth IRA because that's what I'm saving for. But that would have made me so nervous. Okay, so we're at $99. So literally $1 left. So we probably will be a little over, and that's okay. Although this is a save $55 challenge, and the denominations are 1 through 5. So if I am over, it's not going to be by much. So last time I played this, I scratched over here and it was a 1. This was a 5. I'm hoping that I will get another small 1, and I'm going to go right here. This one's calling me. And it's a 2. Okay. So $301 or $301 is going into the Roth IRA this week. So I'm going to put all of this back. We'll take out 101. So 50, 70, 80, 5, 7, 8. Wait a minute. Did I screw up again? I did. I'm, for some reason, 50, 70, 80, 5, 87, 88, 89. Okay, so we still have $11 left and we're still going. Never mind. Disregard all of that. Let's keep going. Okay, this is the last challenge in the book and it's called the Booty Bank. And it says roll a dice and land on a number. Whatever you get, that's how much gold you stash in your booty bank. Short on treasure, no worries. You can add the digits together, like 41 becomes 4 plus 1 equals 5, or just pick one digit to save. Keep rolling and save until your bank is full of riches. All right, now I got to figure out where I left off last week. Last week I was on the 5. So let's roll and see how many spaces we move. 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're saving $9 this week, and I think I might have threaded the needle again. Oh, you know what I did? I was only supposed to save 90 in the book. That's what happened. It's 50, 70, 85, 7, 8, 9. Yep, so I'm over, but that's okay. So 90 or 89 plus 9, 5, 7, 9. I'm just going to shove all this in there because I'm going to consolidate it anyway. I've already crossed this off. Starting on next time, we will get going with the first challenge, which is Let's Get Rolling. This is one that Marlene did. So I am going to put the marker right here. We'll put the book away. Get these stickers back and the binder out. And you know, I am going to consolidate this. 50, 70, 80, 90, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's see. I can consolidate this for a 5, 10, 20. Okay, so $98 going in. I'm $8 over, so the Roth IRA will get $308 for this week. I'll put this in the envelope just for now. I will come back and do a condensing here in just a sec. I want to get the stickers put away and then break the video so that it doesn't get too long. And there we go. Okay, so back for condensing here in just one sec. All right, let's condense. So in this envelope that we just stuffed and that I forgot to put the other set of stickers back into, we have 100. So we'll swap those out for a 100. Oops, I'm so sorry. I knocked the post here. 100. 200, 300. I'm going to swap this for one that's got a sticker on it. 20, 45, 50, 2, 4, 5, 6. So 56. So all of this can go back for a 50. So far, the life of a creator has saved us $356. And there is a long, long way to go in this book. Which is good because I've got a long way to go in my savings goals too. So Zodiac, Save with the Stars, I think we might be able to get a 1,000 placeholder. So let's see, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 70, 80. Oh, no, here we go. So this should be 1,000, right? 500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1,000. Yep, so let me get out a 1,000 placeholder here. These Sea Life placeholders that I'm using are available in my Etsy shop. 1,000 is an orca that was open and I closed it. So that one, this one, which is a crab, it's 500, will go back in. And I'll put that away later. So all of this goes back. So 1,000, 20, 30, 3. So that is great. How much this book saves you really depends, because there are roll and saves or color and saves that you can make whatever you want. And for me, because I'm doing them as a roll and save, I really don't know how much the book is going to save me. And then General Greenback, 1050.66. So that one is already as consolidated as can be. And also with General Greenback, I don't know exactly how much it will save because of all of the roll and save challenges that are in there that are a question mark. So not much of a consolidation, but a little bit. And the binder is looking thin and trim and ready to go for next week. So thank you so much for joining me as I work to save toward my Roth IRA. If you liked either the General Greenback and the Frugality Force or Zodiac Save with the Stars, those are available in my Etsy shop, link down in the description. The Life of a Creator you can purchase from SnowGardener307. If you go to her YouTube page, she will have a link to her Etsy shop and her .com, snowgardener307.com, and you can find the book there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, leave me a comment down below, and until I see you in the next one, which will be on Friday for my weekly budget update and Monday for game night, thank you again so much for watching, and take care.